This time we're going to go through the SERP Sonar report functions. We're going to just do a very high-level introductory tour of the different reports. I think each of them could have a video all by themselves, but we're just going to give you a little introduction. So again, you'll see from the previous videos, assuming you watch the app bar video and the SERP overlay video, that there is different types of data presented here in summary. In this case, I switched up the keyword for variety, so we're doing how to attract butterflies to your yard. You can see that there are 8 all-in title matches on the page title side. It's a KGR compliant keyword. So let's look out for that when we go over and check out the reports. The thing that will happen automatically when you run a scan is you will get this SERP and keyword summary report. So this will pop up by default. That's sort of your starting point. If you have AI enabled, the AI output report will also pop up. So we're going to come back to this one at the end. But let's start here with the SERP and keyword summary report. So you've got a summary section here at the beginning. You get a little explanation of what the report is up here. You get the search term itself. It tells you how many results are in the report. So keep in mind that if you want to, you can run these reports based on whatever the Sonar depth setting is. So the ones we're going to look at here include all 98 results pages. Then it tells you some other basic information like the location. And then the main summary section of the summary report has some basic data, the number of all-in titles, the number of exact in titles, presented as a percentage. In some cases, gives you a little bit of a suggestion. It will also tell you here in the summary section how many titles were rewritten. In this case, 15 titles were rewritten in some way, shape, or form. I've looked at the title changes, and in this particular case, they aren't really dramatic changes, but we'll get to that report shortly. Average word count and whatnot, the KGRs here as well. And then there's some more detailed data down here on the summary report. For instance, all of the ad networks represented in the scan are listed out here. You can see them all in one place. You can see affiliate networks. So share a sale is being used by at least one of the pages in the search results. If you recall from the SERP overlay video, this is a work in progress. We're going to have more scans from more networks, both on the ad and the affiliate side. Now, towards the bottom of the report, well, we have a little ad box here. Please do take note of our sponsors when we have them. Check them out, and you would be doing us a solid by clicking through and checking out their offerings. Because this is a free plugin, so this is one of the ways that we're going to help offset our costs. And then towards the bottom, you also see these different reports. So you'll access the other reports from within this bottom navigation section. Let's look next at the SERP and keyword detail report. There's a bunch of additional data in here. We'll break them down in other videos. Some of these are sort of proprietary data analytics that we're still experimenting with. So watch this space. Down here, you'll also see things like exact or all in title at an H1 level, at an H2 level. So we notice here that there are 9 cases where the all in title keyword shows up in the H1. There's the all in an H3 in 2 different pages. And the exact keyword is being used as well. This is an extra dimension that most folks are not necessarily going to look at. The way I use this is if I see that the all-in title or the exact keyword match is being used heavily in the titles, then I will come over here to see if there's a reconfirmation of that. If the competition is going really hard, then they might not just use it in the title. They may also use it in H1, in H2s, and so on. And so this is going to tell you really how aggressive you may have to get with the keyword if you're going to try and compete. Over here on the other side, you see we've got some SERP features that we're identifying. This is a very incomplete list, so as time goes on, we're going to scan for more SERP features, and the presence of certain SERP features will, of course, mean certain things for the competitiveness of that keyword. I think next we're going to go to the SERP title delta report. So again, everything is the same up top, but here what we're looking at is which titles were changed or rewritten, and what is different between them. And so in a lot of these cases, you'll see that the H1 was picked up by Google and put into the SERP, and they sort of abandoned or chose not to show the original title. What their motivation is for this is not entirely clear, but the SERP title delta report makes it easy to scan what changed and maybe give you an idea of why it changed. And you can also see the position that this change was in as well. Let's jump to the second to last report, which is the SERP Word Prevalence report. We do a few different things in this report. One of the things we do is take the bold words in the meta descriptions, and this is quite interesting. So what you're going to get here is semantically related words and phrases. You also get them ranked in order of occurrence. So the word butterflies shows up 47 times among all these bolded words. Your garden. This isn't meant to take the place of NLP or a proper entities lookup. This is additive. So this is extra information, extra color that you can use to optimize your page content or potentially for titles or H2s and H3s. Another section here is we simply pull out the related search words. Nothing groundbreaking here, but it makes sense to sort of include it in this word prevalence report. And then also when there is ad copy present, we will pull all the ad copy text and we'll put it down here as well. This is useful data that I think many on the organic side generally ignore. But we should remember that in many cases, the ads that are running, it's not ad copy that the advertisers themselves came up with. Google's own AI is coming up with this ad copy. And so seeing what text is included in the ads that Google's AI itself has created can also be useful additive information. And then finally, we have the AI output report. So that's down here as well. But that pops up on its own because if you've got it enabled, and when you go to do a scan, it only takes about 15 or 20 seconds to complete the full scan for all the other reports. But the OpenAI API receives the call and gives back the content. And it may take as much as 40 or 50 or 60 seconds. So what we do is we simply pop up the AI output report as a separate tab. And the three things that are currently included in are the search intent determination, title tag optimization ideas, and meta description ideas. In my opinion, you should never leave the meta description blank. If you can't be bothered thinking of one, just ask the AI. We've got a nice prompt built behind the scenes here, and it gives back nice suggestions. In terms of title tag optimization, if you're scanning this keyword, you're using SERP Sonar, and you're not yet competing for this keyword, but you've decided that you want to, here are a bunch of title ideas for you. And I think the most important and valuable part of this report is the search intent determination. So the interesting thing about this keyword is it appears to be an informational, it's a how-to, so sure, informational intent, and the AI got it correct. But we always ask for a second determination because this particular how-to keyword is an easy one. But a lot of keywords are not so clear-cut. In many cases, a keyword actually is sort of a hybrid intent. And so we always ask for two determinations. And taking these together is very helpful. So those are the reports. There's the summary report, which is your default report. And then you can go and view all of the other reports from the navigation section at the bottom. Okay, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.